Antarctica is often pictured as a static wasteland locked in an eternal freeze. Below the surface blizzards, however, lies an active vault holding geological and biological features that remain largely unexplored. For decades, consensus held that the bedrock was entombed under miles of solid, immovable ice, creating an environment that was entirely static and devoid of life. Modern ice-penetrating radar and remote sensing technology provided the first direct measurements of the landscape beneath the ice sheet, allowing glaciologists to map the topography for the first time. These scans documented an environment surging with activity, revealing conditions that challenge our established understanding of how the polar regions function. One of the most significant discoveries in this hidden landscape is the existence of hundreds of massive, liquid freshwater lakes trapped miles beneath the freezing surface. Lake Vostok is the largest of these, a reservoir roughly the size of Lake Ontario, sitting beneath nearly 4 kilometers of ice. It has been sealed off from the Earth's atmosphere for an estimated 15 to 25 million years. Reaching this water required a 22-year drilling operation. A team from Russia's Arctic and Antarctic Research Institute engineered specialized equipment to work in temperatures that reached a world record -89.2 degrees Celsius, finally piercing the lake's surface in February 2012. Upon breaching the surface, the researchers found that the extreme subterranean pressure forced the ancient lake water to instantly gush upward into the borehole. The water mixed with drilling fluids and froze, creating a solid plug before a liquid sample could be recovered. The presence of this pressurized liquid demonstrates that the ice sheet acts as a dormant time capsule, preserving a hydrological system that predates the evolution of modern primates. While geologists explored the lakes, NASA's ANITA experiment began monitoring the ice for a different purpose. Using high-altitude balloons launched from the desolate plateau, the project tracks high-energy particles away from human-made radio interference. The experiment is designed to detect cosmic rays arriving from space. These particles shower downward, reflecting off the ice surface and into the balloon sensors. However, sensors captured high-energy radio pulses following an impossible trajectory. These signals originated from deep within the ice and shot upwards toward the sky. These signals suggest physical interactions within the ice that were previously undocumented, occurring at depths where we are now finding evidence of complex life. In 2021, geologists from the British Antarctic Survey drilled 900 meters through the Filchner-Ronne ice shelf. They were seeking sediment samples from the seabed, expecting the environment beneath the shelf to be barren and devoid of life. The camera instead hit a boulder on the seafloor, 260 kilometers away from the open ocean. Footage revealed a diverse community of stationary filter feeders, including stalked sponges, thriving in total darkness. This community challenges standard biological models. These organisms are surviving in sub-zero water without access to sunlight or a clear source of photosynthetic nutrients, which were previously thought to be essential for such a complex ecosystem. The discovery indicates that the ice sheet is not a sterile barrier, but functions as an active incubator for biological entities that remain largely unknown to science. Beyond these deep-sea ecosystems, the upper layers of ice and permafrost contain a different kind of biological hazard. Frozen environments preserve zombie viruses, ancient pathogens that lie dormant but remain viable. This includes the Pandora virus, a 48,500-year-old giant virus recovered from Siberian permafrost that retained the ability to infect hosts upon thawing. As the global climate warms, the melting ice and degrading permafrost release these ancient biological agents into modern soil and water systems. Modern human and animal immune systems have no evolutionary history with these ancient pathogens, creating an epidemiological risk that currently lacks a medical precedent. The discoveries of pressurized lakes, upward signals, and ancient life have transformed our understanding of Antarctica from a dead wasteland into a volatile, active system. These phenomena are situated above a hidden geological system that is actively changing the continent's structure. Deep radar mapping has identified 91 previously unknown volcanoes concentrated along the West Antarctic Rift System. This represents one of the largest volcanic regions on Earth, hidden directly beneath the melting ice sheet. Surface melting is driven by the warming atmosphere, while the geothermal heat from these volcanoes destabilizes the ice from below, setting the stage for a rapid continental collapse that we will examine in Part 2.